Hello and welcome to all. Namaskar. This is Dr. Murali Krishna, COO of School Ventures. With various curricula operating in K-12 schools, now the shift is towards better pedagogical procedures and achieving learning objectives. When the word learning objectives is heard, we need to immediately remember Bloom's taxonomy. Bloom's taxonomy is a classification of learning objectives and skills an educator sets to his students. In 1956, Dr. Benjamin Bloom, an education psychologist from University of Chicago, proposed this theory wherein he proposed there are 6 levels of objectives, 6 levels of understanding. Learning objectives can be divided into 6 levels. These 6 levels decide how far the student has progressed in understanding and then how far he would be able to apply, analyze, whatever kind of an exam he is facing, up to what extent he is trained to face the exam. If one study the learning objectives proposed for him or for the school, the education standard of a particular school can be assessed. There are 6 learning objectives, learning levels. These are starting from remembering, then comes understanding, then application, then analyze, then evaluate, and then finally create. Assume these 6 levels are placed in a pyramidal structure. That means the base of the pyramid starts with remembering, and then after that the next tier is understanding, and next tier applying, analyzing, evaluate, and then top of the tier is creation. The original structure proposed by Dr. Benjamin Bloom is pyramidal structure. There was not much application of Benjamin's theory in all these years, but the past 3-4 years, people are actively working with Bloom's taxonomy, and they are incorporating in their teaching methodologies this technique. What is this? Let me describe every tier detail. Understand, it starts with remembering. Remembering is nothing but retrieving, recognizing, and then recalling the relevant information from a long-term memory. This happens in majority of the cases. This objective will be fulfilled. Second level is understanding. This understanding means it is constructing the meaning from any form, oral, written, or graphic form, through interpreting, exemplifying, classifying, and summarizing, inferring, comparing. These all things now come under understanding. The third level is applying. Applying is nothing but carrying out the information to conduct a procedure. It is a procedure you have learnt, thus will be ready for executing. Next level is analyzing. Analyzing is breaking the entire information thus gained into a constituent part, small parts. You will have to see the relevance of each part to one another, at the same time relevant of parts to the whole structure. This is through organizing and then now attributing, this evaluation can be achieved. Next is creating. I'm sorry, analyzing is breaking the material into parts, see the relevance of each part to one another, at the same time to the whole structure. This is through organizing and attributing. Next comes evaluating. Evaluating means you have to judge, you have to be judgmental, draw inferences, and some definite assessments you need to draw there based on the information and through the previous four tiles. The final is creating. Creating is nothing but the constituents part which were now broken in analyzing tire. You have to again bring it to original shape, but here in a different form. You are adding those, using those pieces, you are creating an entirely wholly new thing. That is creation. See whether these objectives are being fulfilled in our academic methodology. I will also tell this with a real example, with one single example. Let me explain now all 6 tiers. Understanding. First start remembering. Remembering is reciting Newton's 3 laws of motion, and then the learning objective for that is in remembering. The learning objective is by the end of the lesson the student should be able to recite Newton's 3 laws. Then next level is understanding. Understanding, end of the lesson, the objective, learning objective in understanding level is he should be able to inform the information in his own words, not in the order which he has read. It's not no remembering and not exactly not mugging up, but he should be able to explain it in his own terms. Third level, application stage, what should be the learning objective for the same lesson? He should be able to calculate the kinetic energy of a projectile. That means he is applying the knowledge he has got till now. Then analyzing part, in analyzing the end, by the end of the lesson, the student should be able to differentiate between potential energy and kinetic energy. Evaluation part is he, by the end of that lesson, the level, if the student is taken to the level of evaluation, student should be able to determine whether conservation of energy or conservation of momentum, which applies to a dynamics problem, that he should be able to understand. The last one is creation. Creation is, if he goes to that level, the student should be able to create an entirely new problem on his own using entire the information given till now. These are the 6 levels. When through our teaching methodology, if these 6 objectives are fulfilled in respect of any lesson or any topic, we are really doing a wonderful thing. If we are not doing it, we need to identify students up to what level they have gone through, where exactly they are facing a difficulty, and then know how the difficulty can be mitigated. If your teaching is based on a content prepared on Bloom's taxonomy as a base, your content will be definitely making you a potential teacher to deliver these objectives to the students. If it is not, we need to develop a content at all the levels, so that few examples should be there at all levels. In the evaluation method, testing method, when your question papers you are creating to evaluate a student, at least you should be knowing up to what level the students have reached. That means different kinds of questions should be there in the topic to evaluate his particular proficiency in the topic. Sometimes it happens, all objectives may not be fulfilled in one go. Here, when the student is the beginner, automatically you will have to concentrate on only 2 levels, that is understanding as well as remembering. When the student is a junior, senior, or a middle level student, he had passed through the 3 levels. You will have to concentrate only analyzing to creation. If you are not doing it, the student gets bored. If you are concentrating, your delivery of information is matching the level of remembering and understanding, student get bored. As well as the fresh student, if you are trying to take him to upper levels, then also student gets bored, discouraged, because his level is only the beginner. So the planning aided by the proper content, at the same time designed assessments and assignments will make a teacher really strong. At the same time, they themselves would be able to understand up to what level the student has gone in that particular topic. Bloom's taxonomy can be utilized in designing your course so that course can be made really stronger. Signing off it here, promising you that I would be back with one more informative educational video.
To receive such more educational videos, please subscribe and also share it with the people who are associated with education industry. Thank you.